altruism is a lie, because even helping someone for the sake of feeling better about themselves...
No one around to see my purpose. A lovely instrument in its own right. Though I don't think I could say ill about any in musical. Miss Dunkelheit had returned today, just like she. Miss Dunkelheit had returned today, just like she. Miss Dunkelheit ran up to the instrument and began to gently stroke across its. Fuck. Does that make me? Fuck.
I saw the Count tense up in anger and exchange looks with his daughter. Again, no.
Though, I suppose if I find myself out here every once in a while to pay respects... Though, I suppose I find myself out here every once in a while just to pay respects, since I am so far from anything that remember... However, the weather that She then added that walking... She did not want I gave a courteous bow, and made my own way back to the I commented on how if she was feeling off, would it not make more sense for her to take carriage? At some point, we were almost buggered by some passing thugs, throwing slander at me for the way I was dressed, and making words of advancement towards my
Clearly he knew Sapphis. I glared over at the insolent boys and said, "Fuck off, you fucking pieces of bitches, bitch fucking fucks." In German.
I've never had the pleasuring of hearing you play, or known what your forte is.
I believe her instrument is in the same family as the fiddle. A strong instrument. I've seen her... Strong instrument. Words.
An instrument with a bow. I can think of several ways to put those skills with your hands to good use. Oh, I'm a riot. I can think of several ways to put those skills with your hands to good use. An instrument with a bow. I can think of several ways to put your skills with
Miss Charlotte. 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 Miss Charlotte.
Charlotte continued to She looked over to her brother, and I felt a bit of relief to see her find some sort of feeling excess from feeling. But it was a statement that the boy, we had the right. I heard jad fucking stupid and stupid. I sternly responded, "Girl, what the fuck is wrong with you?" She reached her hands for my groin. She reached her hands for my groin and more or less got a feel of what she was... Oh.
Though she told me that Graf is the German word for count, and that was just another term that I could just call her. Miss Dunkelheit is such a striking person in appearance. Fuck. After I read what he wrote, Miss Dunkelheit asked if it was fine with me if she took a lot... Apparently, he had made an appearance whilst he was with her. Signora Bello ended up tying it to a stick. She almost sounded choked on tears, and there was a fuck it. None of her actions and her expressions seemed fake or rehearsed. Every single one seemed true. I'm not sure if that is his name, but if that were, well... I was entirely unsure on how to respond. I wasn't expecting such an outburst, but surely this wasn't something that this striking woman got to talk about often, so the best I could do was at least listen and let her know what I...
The boy almost shot me a bewildered glance, as though I made no sense. I then used my eyes gesture until I put my entire neck into a head gesture. Jean-Paul looked over at Charlotte but still seemed confused, shaking his head almost as though annoyed by stupidity. I felt my face involuntarily drop as I shot him a glance that asked, "Really?"